vicious circle of discrimination, flagging these areas over and over again. Similarly, the programs tend to single out low-income people and minorities as potential offenders.
But why is that? Why do computers replicate the kind of biases we know from the analog world?
Existing police data, whether in New Delhi, whether in the US, whether in Germany, whether in Australia, embed a lot of historical discrimination. They do embed systemic problems such as racism or casteism or even sexism. Now we're taking all of this data that is, seemingly objective and correct, but is in reality quite biased and discriminatory, especially towards minority populations. We take that as being the ground truth on which the computer kind of learns what patterns exist.
I always learn one thing in school. The computer doesn't make mistakes.
You do? But you can add it there on the screen.
That will come
People
out.
see.
And years later, and I'm now.
So the link is active. Someone click to open it.
Again. I said, yeah, but if they put wrong data, feed the computer wrong data, then we get a whole thing that isn't right. You need to take care of property, good education, and equal chances.
Fair criticism is that with this program, you are fighting the symptoms rather than the root
I used to do it, telephone me that.
Maybe
When it will be counted.
every case of the 600 is very different, and with some.
Can you help me with the paper?
With some, you don't even get the
Please.
symptoms, or sometimes you don't get.
We have to cafe or dollar.
And sometimes you get closer, you can get deeper, and you can actually help with the result.
So, who's right? The city officials who say that their program helps prevent crime, or Damien's mother Diana, who says that it does the opposite? Well, let's take a look at what the research says. Does predictive policing work?
We don't know. We don't know. Well, we did a broad literature review of publications about predictive policing to investigate to what extent we know whether predictive policing works, but also to what extent it results in. What we found out is that there is actually very little empirical evidence, and it's more ideological than empirically based. The interesting thing is that predictive policing is introduced so widely as if it would be very effective, whereas we argue that there really is no strong basis for this assertion.
But as public
They who made
awareness
something better
for
than
the
the
risks
Wahaba.
of predictive
I swear.
policing is growing, we've identified two trends in our
No,
investigation.
One is
Come on.
that after a series of police
Come
killings
here,
ignited a
Richard, and you.
debate over systemic racism and how to reform policing in the US, police departments from Santa Cruz to Los Angeles abandoned their predictive policing efforts.
Which raises the question, could that pushback, that first trend, be a global trend?
I would want to say yes, but unfortunately my answer is very much no. In countries that don't have strong data protection legislation, or where governments are more open to experimenting with technologies.
Guys, hit the subscribe button, right?
Using is actually on the rise.
The second trend.
We're eating homemade shawarma right now.
Moved away from forecasts
I got here,
of
you see?
crimes to where they would take place.
I got
This
here.
placing makes
Three.
their systems less prone to
Free
discrimination.
homemade shawarma. Better than the one outside, for real.
No, they are just as prone to discrimination. So place-based predictive policing systems essentially take a bunch of data, whether that can be historical arrest data or how many people rent in a given neighborhood, how close you are to
Your voice is behind.
drug counseling centers,
Oh,
and use all that input to guess where
It'll
they
always
think
be maybe
crime will
one-
happen. And
30
what's been
seconds.
found time and time again
30
is that it
seconds,
simply
2
sends
seconds.
police to the various places that they've already policed in the past.
So, if experts tell us that predictive policing is prone to discrimination,
You prefer eating out
then
or
what
you
does the law say
prefer
about it?
eating here? Which one?
Governments are deploying tools without any sort of law in place to allow individuals.
This
that
will
are
cost you,
affected
like,
by these
around-
technologies
Ooh,
to
a lot of
have
money, yeah?
appropriate remedies. There needs to be more
Ooh,
exposure
I'm not gonna-
about
I
what
thought they-
tools are being used.
It's so easy
but there
to
It's
also
gonna
needs
be
to
around, like-
for challenging not only the decisions that are being
I wanna
made
say it
by
in
those
Japanese,
computers, but
yeah.
also
I
in
wanna
certain
see.
instances having a opportunity to abandon
Maybe 7,000.
entirely.
In 2020, Damien's hometown of Amsterdam
Maybe 7,000 Japanese
introduced an
yen.
online registry where it lists
You
all
bring me glass?
algorithms used by its public
You're doing it,
administration.
but you're doing
Well,
it.
I'm
That's what it is.
smelling
What
it.
we do is if you're under top 600, you can always, in that register, very
I
simply
smell the
look
freshness.
up
From where?
what it is that we did with your data and how we came to the
You
conclusion.
smell the freshness from the top, but now when
And speaking of Damien,
From
did he
the
ever get off
something.
that list?
Yes. The meta.
you want that?
I did get on the list.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
2 years.
お願いいたしますよ. Hey people!
The law. What came to fair price? But, yeah, I think I already paid my price when I got sentenced for the things I've done. I've got my house arrest, my evening clock. I even had some fines. I think
Thank
that,
you.
or I know that I already learned
Ah,
my
no,
lesson
no,
from
no,
that.
You see that part, baby? You like it?
What in the internet?
You see that?
I expected my mom to turn her back on
It's
me.
inside or outside? It's outside.
I
Step
felt like I was
out.
the-
Look here.
I'm seeing it.
What I did
Look at the cup.
was the
The
worst.
cup clean. Happening
Could
now.
not be
Wat wil je maken?
But she
It's okay. I'll drink. I'll manage
actually
it.
stood aside me.
That was the first
En dat is kapot. Dat moet
mother who stepped out in public.
How many
In
cups
the
we use?
newspaper, full name, full face,
Wanneer die afval?
about my experience on the top 600 list. I was the
Like
only one
it,
who
on your
speak
beer.
because the other ones were afraid to speak up. I came to council so that I went public, that they got off the list.
And when Diana realized that there were many other families like hers, she decided to
Yeah,
take
ma'am,
the fight
toast.
to the next level
Ma'am.
and set up a foundation.
Better.
I started at my kitchen,
Ben je?
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Do the one make it.
I got
And knock
money
it order.
together.
Nou, dan kun je naar de om je.
Mm-mm. Really, I like
But
it.
here,
Not on you.
2 years,
Really,
I'm still here. I'm helping others all over the country now. Things are changing.
Let's have 10 likes on this video, alright?
Step by step.
And 10 new subscribers.
And yet, police departments around the world continue to use software to predict crimes and who will commit them.
And ask me about Japan, you know.
To our key question.
10 likes, 10 subscribers on this video. Who made shawarma?
Clear
Or,
how the police make certain
hello Tata,
choices about
how are you? Where are you from? Where are you watching from? 10 likes, 10 subscribers. Tell me if you have subscribed. We need 10 likes, 10 subscribers. Okay?
Encoded in these algorithms, and we have to ensure
I'm
that
eating
the police
homemade
does not
shawarma
work in a discriminatory
with fries.
Predictive policing should never be used.
Would you prefer homemade shawarma or
to be discriminatory?
shawarma you bought from home? Oh, Russia. Okay, from Russia. Good. Thank you.
In rethinking institutions.
Hit the like button and the subscribe button.
Figuring out where institutions have gone wrong.
Predictive policing, our investigation showed us, remains one of the most controversial technologies of our time. Whether or not to use it is up to lawmakers to decide. But all
I'm from
experts we talked
Liberia.
to agrees that if
West
they
Africa.
decide to use it, clearly,
But I live in
and
Japan.
it's time to debate how those rules should look like. Unlike the early
Live in Japan.
Damien, newer ones
Have you been to
it's
Japan?
difficult or even impossible to understand how exactly they come up with their predictions. Predictions that, as we've seen, can have life-altering consequences. And when it comes to decisions like that, what do you think? Should a machine...
Where is Vinto from?
Maybe cookie.
I've been drinking it since, but I never know where it comes from. No, it's Netherlands.
What is the name of your company? Nestle?
I don't know. It's written in. I don't know. But this one is written in Dutch. But it's from the Netherlands. Guys, we need 10 likes on this. Oh yeah, I like shawarma. I like it. But this homemade shawarma, I think it's better than the outdoor one. Honestly. So let's have 10 likes on this video. And 10 subscribers, alright?
Ja, dat is input. Ja.
A part of it? The reading part of it?
You can't stress my head. To read up here.
I gave up on you.
I'm gonna put my own back and try my own one.
Social media firms
You find out what?
Because we toast in your right and wait to be toast.
in Washington
And look at
Can't
them.
tell the difference we have.
accuse the heads of TikTok
Thank you, man.
not doing enough
I love shawarma so good.
online sexual abuse.
I gotta be telling the breast so you can stick on the pill.
Facebook and Instagram.
I can do this too.
Zuckerberg told the lawmakers his company
That's why you use the first one.
child protection measures. He also said research shows that social media is not on balance harmful to young people's mental health. But lawmakers were unconvinced.
We need 10 likes
Heated exchange
on this video and 10 new subscribers.
Josh Horn.
I'm talking to you.
Percent of teenage girls between 13 and 15 were exposed to unwanted nudity in a week on Instagram. You knew about it. Who did you fire? Senator, this is why we're building all. Who did you
She
fire?
was exposed.
Who did you fire?
Really? Moscow has delicious shawarma. I didn't know that.
You didn't take any significant action. It's appropriate to talk about it.
We'll definitely come to Russia one day
So you didn't take any
when I'm on my tour.
action. You didn't fire anybody. You haven't compensated.
I actually have to start Europe tour as well, you know?
Families of victims here today. Have you
You
apologized?
can document the play, you want.
Would you like to do so now?
Come do that.
Here, you're on national television. Would you like now
Of social media, I don't want
apologize
that.
to the victims who have been harmed?
It's okay, maybe one day I will quote you one
Would
of
you like to
those,
apologize for what you've done to these good people?
My personal life is off camera.
you know, not personal level.
This is different. Guys, who made shawarma or outdoor shawarma? Which one?
The Washington correspondent.
I'm done with the first one, and this is the second one.
Facing
All right.
serious heat from US lawmakers.
This is not something that is new, and therefore you can see, even feel this populism.
Yeah, definitely one day I'm gonna come to Moscow. Moscow or Moscow? Moscow.
Moscow.
Moscow. Oh. Yeah, one day I'm definitely gonna come.
Oh, St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg is
St.
around.
Petersburg, that's the capital city.
I think I saw you on the map. I thought I was in Russia.
And this issue is not new, and the fact
I'm definitely gonna come, yeah?
that no new bills on child safety have been passed is
I just need to get some money
the company still
to
has
start my tour.
that the senator
You
not
know?
only accused of not doing enough, but also of actively blocking steps to hold them accountable. And that's the moment that we just heard that when after turning to the audience and
People I didn't know about actual speeding. The African tour men and know about Africa.
also face them and face these allegations directly.
The Mandela Kupa
And
say
be able,
Mandela.
should be able to be sued, not just this company, but also
Miss
he should
Power.
be sued personally. He dodged this question.
We need sometimes. Well, they are the smooth no one, eh? I don't want to pull you from one. Look out, Bill man out.
Okay, so besides that heated exchange, what else?
I'll be protesting out of a women wear. You can. Well, who got imagine giving that?
These are called a part of efforts to pass legislation after years of
Oh,
inaction
yeah.
by Congress and during many different exchanges between the different senators and the CEOs. There was a common line. There is bipartisan support for increased child
Supporting the little ones.
for social media side. There is
Supporting the little
consensus
ones.
that these
The
companies
money.
are definitely not doing enough.
Okay, you get some real money to organize, not the you know, money, make good, good record.
Impunity is over. Some
That's when this is the pricing. I support this kind of stuff. Even is not good. I heard that picture.
there's even a link
You promote them for Vlad. The other one's struggling for it.
the worst.
Be my shawarma, you know.
That's something that contributed
Shawarma?
his own
My
companies and
tips, you
research.
know.
And unfortunately, there was a lot of interest.
We don't want you to promote the kids.
Not enough
Now we need more support, we need more help.
in these
Yeah.
issues. Urgent, there is bipartisan support, and the question will be what
I go to school in Japan. I go to school in Japan. I'm a student in Japan, but I do part-time job, you know.
Can we expect to come out of these deals? Briefly.
So I need to work a lot to get money.
bringing up, and now
So So I can come to Europe. So I can come to Russia, alright?
Forward to have this on the agenda, to have
Wait,
this by
which
participants.
continent
This
Russia is?
momentum to then, press forward.
Asia?
Maar zien we Asia, andere Euro-Asia?
Asia? Turkey? It's in the middle, right?
Half of Asia daar.
On what their position is on the legislation that both Republicans and Democrats are trying to push forward.
Because I know there is certain island they say it's not far from Russia in Japan.
Russia.
There was an earthquake that happened during the time, and they were like, it's closer to Russia. I'm like, what?
Oh, now the ice between them is behind.
I'm like, what? Russia is so big. And then when you come to Europe, Russia is there. You come to Asia, Russia is like, that's cool. But it's one of the coldest places. I really like to visit.
Forget about the internet.
What's the weather right now in Russia? Moscow?
Are already building the next generation of
Maybe minus 30?
the virtual landscape of gigantic dimensions that could change our perceptions of what's real and what isn't. Many believe this.
How do those you make the circle there the sanction? Because anything you talk,
But
Internet pollution.
I got
to
the
a new level of
got the windy door.
and abuse.
I'm from that place. It deleted.
So
Want to
what
go?
will the internet of the future look like?
Right?
And
Là?
make sure we don't repeat the
I'll
mistakes
show
of
you.
today.
Yeah.
Hoe did je?
The robot.
From DW, this is TikTok.
Wel.
And in this episode, we investigate what kind of internet
Ja, internet pollution.
Guys, this is my second shawarma made home shawarma.
the technology, and we explain why it's high time.
Guys, you guys are not coming live. Why? You guys should come. Let's talk.
This might sound premature, but much of the
The
technology
internet level
in
to be
infancy,
back
well,
talking louder. Then you see a lot of people coming. Join.
And it is happening.
So that you're active. Energy is hard.
That one made our picking go viral.
this is Nevin Patel,
Bakuwal.
and what she experienced
What?
in an early version of
He
the
gave
next internet
reactions.
offers a glimpse into
He ain't
how
Africa
things
done
can go terribly wrong.
No, number one thing like that.
Trigger warning.
Our
We're
country.
only discussing sexual
I know, I'm
violence.
going to
So
do that.
if this is something that may affect you, please watch with caution.
When he spoke with Davido, the minute next day he got every stream. Even if he's spending 2 days, but I only stream 1 day.
About the future of the metaverse. And to still be
I stream 1 day, and then probably
I'm
prepare for
Nina
the journey.
Patel. I'm a psychotherapist and a doctoral researcher. Originally, I'm from Canada, and now I live in London with my husband, Dinesh, as well as our 4 children, and of course,
See the
Duncan,
chair.
the dog.
The microphone.
I'm really a movement psychotherapist.
Or you want to learn something too, or you just want to start with your degree.
Training as a dancer and spending some time as a
Mhm.
professional dancer as well.
I'm talking to
I'm
you.
doing
Mm.
doctoral
I see.
research
Wait.
on the metaverse.
Or continue your degree increase something
I don't
else.
know. I don't know. Let me reach that part. I don't know. I think this sound.
So, when new metaverse hardware was released, Patel was
See,
eager to
I'm
try it
swallowing it
out.
here. I writing my name.
I was curious, so I put on the headset and created an account and
We don't know right now.
and help you navigate through the space.
I cannot speak to that now. Guys, where are you watching from? Hit the subscribe button! Yesterday I was like hyping like this. Someone was like,
People mean when they speak of the metaverse.
you're gonna be like Speed. I'm like, yeah,
Today,
I beg.
as we go about our lives,
One of my
we already
hype
rely
fan.
on the internet for practically everything we do. We need the web
Big
to
hype fans.
communicate,
You're like, you're gonna be
to find
famous
a way
like
from
Spain.
A to B,
Hey, I
or
say
to keep
Spain.
ourselves
Speed!
informed about what's going on in the world. But this online world is
Speed not left for you to be famous and you can't on your live stream because you know
two-dimensional.
People follow you.
yeah, you eat a show. That picking the live stream way from Zimbabwe. That picking open your YouTube channel way before long time. I know way before. I'm not sure way before Sega. But just because of he appearing on Speed Shop, he had I think less than maybe 1 or 2 days. He almost eating around 25K. And he was still growing, like maybe around less. And even They started recommending his video to me, sir.
facial expression.
And then he posted a scene speed video. He in speed in Zimbabwe. I think Speed also invited him in Ethiopia. And then there was another guy there too, the Ethiopian Speed.
To describe this next evolutionary
Speed
leap,
called him Temu Speed.
people now use the term metaverse, which was actually coined in a novel back in the 1990s. Already today, users are
Man,
using
talk of the
virtual
tongue.
worlds to play games or just to hang out. Now, you might have seen screenshots, and they probably look somehow awkward. Honestly, I thought so as well. And it wasn't until I put on the headset myself and took a trip into the metaverse that I understood it really feels different from the web of today.
Oh,
And it's 360 degrees.
that's good. Thank you, man.
You select your avatar. You start off
This person is saying like there are a lot of Arabs in Russia and they are studying Arabic.
They're Muslims.
That's good. Thank you so much. Yeah, I saw that.
Explore one of those social spaces. Things quickly
They're good, huge Muslim community. I see even more balanced and more free than here.
verbally aggressive and then
I'm definitely gonna come. Russia is a really great country that I'm gonna come to travel. Okay. I love traveling. Okay. But I need money, right?
I didn't really understand what was happening. Part of me was like, am I in the wrong space? Is this the wrong room? Have I done something wrong?
So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I get more money. You like my video, you watch my video, I got more money. You know, just kind of stuff.
Followed me and then continued to kind of say horrible things. And I had kind of frozen. Realized, 2 minutes into it that I could take my headset off. That's how it ended because I went down the stop.
Do you believe that what happened to you something like this is still incident?
No, it's very clear that my experience is the tip of the iceberg.
She may well have a point. In our own
Good job,
investigation,
Bishop.
we came across several other users
Yeah, listen.
who described similar experiences.
Hey, you see my bread? You go bring another one. See, drink all my stuff.
Als we een tasje
Drink all my last shoes.
Babe, when you go to Thailand, okay.
Leave them out. Had I better not in
They were invited to different parties and different rooms that they sort of interacted with lots of different users. Within an hour of going on the platform, one of the researchers experienced
My girlfriend, you want to eat the bread?
assault. They witnessed
No.
Yeah, for you see what
Not anymore. I'm tired.
behavior.
Should I keep it? If I keep it, I'm not gonna eat it. That's for sure.
A real impact on
So I should eat it now. Because when I keep it, it's definitely gonna go to the trash. So let's not do that.
Very seriously. We as Meta do have a responsibility.
That's Marie-Theresa Weber, who works for Meta, previously known as Facebook. The company is building huge
Oh, yeah, Bob, we are calling wedding.
Horizon.
Check on the
Those
internet.
places where both
Coca.
Nina Jane Patel and
Oh.
some of us researchers experienced harassment. We'll hear more from the company and how it wants to better protect its users. But to understand how things could go wrong, let's first try to find out how we got here. As early as the late 1960s, scientists began
You see it?
creating computers.
I'm not seeing the way
But it wasn't until the 1990s that the rise of web browsers
The wed-
and personal
The wedding
computers
girls?
made the web available to anyone who could afford it, giving rise to the first generation of the web, which was made up mostly of static websites. That changed in the late 2000s with the emergence of social media and mobile internet. Increasingly, people
Yo, people, hit that subscribe button.
platforms like Facebook to navigate the web. During the early days of the Web 2 era, social media platforms were seen as an enabler of democracy.
Hey, folks, good afternoon to you wherever you're watching from. I want to say a good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
But as the startups and the platforms grew into the world's
Now it's a wonderful day, alright?
it also became clear how social media could be abused to manipulate public opinion or incite violence.
One joke.
To Today, as we're approaching the twilight,
It's you versus you. Me versus me.
and companies have guidelines for how to moderate content. And yet, those only do so much. Which brings us back to Nina Kim Patel in London. In the days that followed the abuse, Patel couldn't stop thinking about what had happened.
Yeah. Stop going to do them. Hello, Petra. How are you? Where are you watching from? Hit the subscribe button, yeah?
Afrika op telefoon.
And
What
when
a
the
bit.
story was picked up
Ja,
by
gewoon kijk, die
journalists,
mensen op
the
foto.
hate took off.
Within an hour of it being published online.
Guys, hit the subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, alright?
To me and press.
Hello, hi boo, how are you, Petra? You good? You look so cute.
I don't want to be identified as the woman who was sexually assaulted.
Yeah, I want you to eat this.
Nonetheless,
For a
Patel
reason?
kept speaking
For
about what had happened.
For Fialo.
I don't enjoy sharing
No?
my story.
Eat your breast. Oh, what are you doing?
Hello, Italia. Guys, hit the subscribe button, okay?
A lot of trouble for their long lives.
I'm coming, okay, guys?
That's why she herself has come up with a plan for how to help make the metaverse a safer space. More about that later, but
Whoa, 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 whoa!
ideas range from tech giants
Who?
to video game developers and emerging startups. All of them want a
Hit the subscribe button.
and business experts believe that cake will be enormous. That's why we've seen a spike in investment over the last few years. And when in late 2021, Mark Zuckerberg announced the rebranding of his corporate giant as Meta, the term metaverse also became known beyond the tech world. Since then, the hype has subsided, and some analysts are already saying that the investment isn't clear. And those experts told us that those calls could be premature.
There is no metaverse yet, and that's the problem. There is still developing metaverse. Even the company like Meta doesn't have the fully developed metaverse platform.
But Meta is working on it at full speed.
China's Rotoapia General is under investigation, as Defense Ministry said on Saturday, in what is Beijing's highest profile purge of the top brass to date. Zhang Youxia is being probed over suspected serious violation of discipline and law. The ministry said he has not been seen in public since November, when he held talks with Russia's defense minister in Moscow. The veteran modernizer was widely seen as President Xi Jinping's closest military ally. The 75-year-old was Xi's second in command as vice chairman of the Central Military Commission. Foreign diplomats and security analysts are watching developments closely,
Guys.
given Zhang's closeness to Xi.
Did you hit the subscribe button? I'm gonna end the live stream. I'm gonna come back later, alright?